Was Taylor trying to end it all by taking them pills, or was she just trying to get some sleep because she been studying thinking about her harming Bill, bringing harm to Bill or whatever? Because they trying to trick us. They trying to trick us, y'all. But hey y'all, welcome back to another review with Life with Chester. This for the Bold and Beautiful, February the 7th, 2023. I about to say January. Okay, so the episode ended with Brooke finding Taylor in the bed, passed out or whatever. And I said I wanted to believe when they started showing them pills. I was like, I know this lady ain't about to take these pills. I said, I know she ain't about to take these doggone pills and whatever. Cause then she was studying talking about it's only one solution. I thought she was just trying to turn herself in or whatever. But I think they trying to trick us. Until tomorrow's episode, we'll see or whatever. But I was like, either they trying to trick us or she actually was trying to end it all or whatever. But they didn't show her taking that many or whatever. So I'm like, what is those pills? Like, was that her original medicine? Where did she get it from? I mean, she a doctor, so, but still. I said, oh my goodness. I was like, I saw if it was her trying to end it all, I wouldn't be shocked because the way she been studying thinking about what she did to Bill and everything. I said, dog, I hope it turns out that she actually didn't do it because if not, and y'all know I said that yesterday. I said, if it turns out even if they were to put Sheila in jail or Taylor would go to jail or whatever, I said I still wouldn't leave her alone because the way she started stressing about it, unless they prove that she didn't do it, she gonna continue to think about it. But yeah, Taylor been struggling the whole episode or whatever, and that's when I skipped so far ahead. But I was like, oh my goodness, hey, this kind of a good What y'all think? Y'all like this so far? This storyline? I was like, that was kind of interesting because I wasn't expecting it or whatever. But we still don't know if maybe she just took it to get some rest or something. But okay, I done skipped too far ahead. Okay, so for Steffi to go to Brooke, she definitely worried about her mother and everything. But Steffi is basically telling Brooke, that she has a bad feeling. Her mom keeps talking about turning herself in. She keeps saying there's only one way to end this or whatever. And Brooke saying she want to help. And I said, oh, look at everybody getting along. I said, I hope it continue for a while because you know how that goes. But Taylor's still on confessing. She's still at the house. I think they said it's the beach house. Still at the beach house, thinking about confessing, writing out the letter and everything. And I said, I said, if they don't do something fast, this lady, they should have never told her. I said, they should have never told her. I know she would have probably kept pressing and pressing until Bill and revealed it, but I would have had to wait to tell her something. If I would have known she gonna be acting like this, granted, I understand your life. You could be hauled off to jail at any moment, and then it's just the fact that you did bring harm to somebody. So, but at the same time, it's like, oh my goodness, if they don't prove that she didn't do it, because again, they did the flashback again today. They did the flashback. They never showed her actually pulling the trigger. They just show somebody pulling the trigger. And I was like, didn't Liam have that same thought? But who would have done it or whatever? I know Sheila had mentioned, I didn't know you back then and all that, but I did heard about it or something she said. And I was like, was she even on the show at that time? I don't know. But who could have done it though? That's my thing. Because if they do a whole she didn't do it, who could have done it? Because I don't know at this point. I mean, if they made it so Sheila had did it, what would be the reason behind it? What would be the reason behind it? Because, Finn wasn't in the picture at that time. I mean, she has always been obsessed with the Forsters and anybody connected to them. So, but I was like, I don't know. But at this point, either she gonna have to just turn herself in or something, cause she gonna go crazy. But they did say that a spoiler was that Brooke they make a vow that she's gonna help her through this. Brooke gonna help Taylor through this and everything. But yeah, Thomas still trying to get Hope to give him a chance. He wants to be brought back in as lead designer. Steffi believes Brooke is the only person to get through to her mom. Um, Taylor is still writing a letter and she says that she's gonna make this right. Okay, so Thomas can tell that Hope still has reservations and everything. He says he's been working on himself, thinking about what he's done. He wants Hope to say she still believes in him. She still has faith in him. I said, dude, give it a break. I said, get up out of there. At first, when they did the preview for this week's episode, they said that a custody battle is about to take place this week. At first, I was like, Thomas gonna be mad and he gonna sit up here and he gonna try to take, because they say he's seeking full custody. I don't think I mentioned that in my video, but they said Thomas is seeking full custody. And I thought that he was gonna do it because of because he got rejected or whatever. But now I'm thinking that Hope is gonna be the reason why he goes for full custody, because on today's episode she was like, they ended up talking about Douglas, And he was like, he wanted to call, but he didn't know how she would react and all this stuff. And she was like, we're going to have a serious conversation. And she basically dreaded having the conversation. I said, oh, Lord. So it's going to be her doing. She's going to mention something about him not being in his life, probably. And that's what's going to make him say he going for full custody. If that's the case, I have to say, I don't know, because Thomas has been doing some things or whatever. And I don't think he's changed. You ain't changed. I haven't just been, what do you say? Sitting there. I don't know what he said, but I said, I don't know. I don't know about this full custody thing, though. Excuse me. I cough every review. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, I said, I don't know whose side y'all on, Thomas or Hope's, because she was like, I thought she was gonna tell him then I'm going for full custody. I was like, ooh, but he gonna this week he's supposed to pull out paperwork and says this is why he had paperwork drawn out, or he might suspect that she trying to take custody because she doesn't. She says she done with him or whatever. So maybe now he knows. Okay, she trying to take my son. She trying to take my son. I was like, oh, how they gonna do this though? I mean, they could show all the evidence in the court about how he has used his son and stuff, and they could backfire. But what if the judge be like, okay, neither one of y'all, because you knew what he did beforehand. You know, they ain't gonna do that, I don't think. But you knew what he had done beforehand, and you still allowed him back in or whatever. So what type of parent does that make you or whatever? What was that on? Where they was like, that was on General Hospital, wasn't it? With Maxie and Lulu. Remember when Georgie, they went to court for Georgie, and then they was like, neither one of y'all fit, but they ended up getting the baby to Spinelli or whatever. I said, ooh, what if they pulled it? But yeah, let's see. Where did I stop it? Brooke tells Steffi she can trust her just like her mother can and everything. Steffi says her mom is starting to crumble, and it scares her and everything. I said, you should be scared. And she says that they had to protect her, and they both agree that they're gonna protect her. And I said, you should be scared because I don't know. Like, ooh. I said, at first I wrote that what are those pills? And then I said, are they gonna make her addicted to pills like they did Steffi? But then when Brooke found her passed out, I was like, no. When Brooke came to the house and she was outside and she was like, that's strange. She said the lights are on. And so then she touches the knob and she goes in, and I was like, ooh, Taylor gonna be laying on the floor. Yeah, I be trying to predict what's gonna happen. I said Taylor gonna be laying on the floor. She was not laying on the floor. That would have been better, I feel like. Or if she seen her through the window and she came and she looked through the window and she seen her passed out and she seen the pills right there. If they was going with that storyline, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect or whatever. But no, she went in there. She seen the letter first. She just stood there. She just stood. If something was going on, she just stood there reading the letter and everything. Even after the letter, she stood there. And then she noticed the pills. She noticed the pills. And then that's when she goes through there. The way they did it made it seem like she had passed out. They made it seem like she had overdosed. Dog, can I say that word? You can't say deadly squat on here. But I think they want us to believe that she did. I ain't see nothing about that in the spoilers. I think that maybe she just took it to sleep to stop stressing herself out about it, to stop thinking about, because it keep replaying over and over in her mind. I'm hoping that's it, but at the same time, they would either way. I feel like this whole thing, the way it's going, it's good. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat. Like I'm entertained at this point. Let's see if they keep it up. But yeah, she finds her passed out. Excuse me. And then when they was talking about what they don't know what when Stephanie was talking about they don't know what Taylor's gonna do, they worried and stuff. And I was like, they trying to trick us. They trying to make us believe she done trying to take herself out. Now if she actually did, I was like, ooh, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expect well, I kind of wasn't expecting it, but the way she been on edge and stuff, you could tell the lady's starting to lose it. If they don't do something, I said if they don't watch her, she either gonna turn herself in or something, cause she's starting to lose it. And I said um, even if they find a way to get her out of it, if they don't prove that she didn't do it or whatever, she's gonna lose it. She's gonna keep thinking about it and keep thinking about it. Like she was fine before they brought it up. Now that they brought it up, she losing it. She losing it or whatever. But Tom is still trying to get this girl to let him back in. But she was like, okay, you deserve to know how I feel about you. But even in Hope saying how she feels about Thomas. She starts with what Steffi said. She was like, she said, I'll admit that I was considering letting you back in and stuff like that. But your sister Steffi said, and I said, why can't you just say I'm disappointed in you? I'm disappointed in you using our son. I'm disappointed in everything you've done. And right now, I don't even want to see your face. You know, she could have said that. She could have said, I had faith in you. I was the only one rooting for you. I'm disappointed in you. You're going to have a long road ahead of you before I forgive you or let you back in near my line or near our son or whatever she going to do. She said, Steffi, this is why I said she got a soft spot for him. But she said Steffi said she talked me down. She talked about my values and everything. She tells Thomas that they are done. She tells him he has to let it go. She's learned her lesson. And I said, so is this what brings on the custody battle? And I said that before. Hope said that about I said that before Hope said that about Douglas. Now I think that maybe Hope gonna say something. Or he gonna suspect something, and that's what's gonna lead him to go get that paperwork drawn up and everything. But yeah, they showed the pills and everything with Taylor, and I already spoke on it. But yeah, and I was like, "What's them pills she taking?" And I was like, "Oh no, is she gonna get?" I wrote that before I seen the full episode. I said, "Oh no, is she gonna also animated?" I said, "Oh no, is she gonna get addicted to like Steffi did or whatever?" And then they started playing that creepy music. Steffi telling Finn about Taylor and everything. And she lets him know what did she tell him? That Brooke, she was gonna go over there, but Brooke gone. He like, Brooke, I was like, you didn't know that, you knew that they was friends. I guess he didn't expect that their friendship still going on. I must admit, I gotta say now, I'm liking their friendship. I'm loving that Brooke is there for. I like, it's a change. It's definitely a change. I just hope it lasts when Ridge come back. That's gonna be the thing. The actor that plays Ridge must be on vacation. Do they get vacation? They get something because these actors and actresses be disappearing. He must be on vacation or got something going on because he's gone or whatever. Maybe that's why they went with this whole Taylor and Brooke friends thing. I like it though, but I want to know if it's gonna change once Ridge actually gets in the picture. You know, it's one thing to say you on the phone with him and all this stuff and he's away, but when he actually comes back, how would they feel? You know, would they be okay with it? But yeah, Hope says that the collection will be fine without him. She asked him to leave and everything, and I said, ugh, it's begins. But they said this week a custody battle happened, y'all. But yeah, the episode ends with Brooke finally Taylor passed out. She thinks that she took them pills. Well, she thinks that she took the pills and overdosed. I said it again, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus is a fire. No. I ain't say it like but yeah. Um y'all seen that video. I know y'all seen it. Y'all ain't got no choice but to see it. That's what the thing with social media. Or yeah, social media, because even if you don't want to see something or you get irritated by it, if they replay it over and over again, it gets stuck in your head. Just like with songs. You can say you don't like a song and then you can say you don't like a song and then they would steady play it over and over and it gets stuck in your head or whatever. But yeah, comment down below what y'all thought of this episode. I would say, okay, I didn't expect the highlight of the episode was that Taylor over here trying to, we don't know if she's trying to off herself. We don't know if she just took it to help her sleep because she keep thinking about everything she did to Bill. We don't know. Like I said, they don't show her actually doing it. They just show someone picking up the gun and everything. So I was like, okay, where are y'all going with this? But comment your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next. Before I go, y'all, introducing Dayjohn's Learning Account LLC. This is my company. Our mission is to motivate through education and inspiration. We offer a variety of digital products designed to help with your mental health, like encouraging messages, pep talks, which is audio recordings, different workshops, different groups and stuff like that. But follow the link in the description to check out my store site and shop. I don't know why I be messing up my words, but shop now